Yeah, I'm doing some tier lists, I guess. Now I know what you're thinking. Aren't I about 5 years too late to this party? And the answer to that question is yes. But I didn't have a channel when they were at the height of their popularity. I don't see what I'd have to gain from making these on my own time. And I've always wanted to do this. I never had an opportunity to do this for anyone. So I just thought, let's go for the top 100 video games. I am a gaming channel. It makes sense to start with a gaming video. So let's just. Before I start, I will say I've never done one of these. I've never even looked at this site on my own. I've watched videos about it, but that's it. Can I? Oh god, can I zoom out? I guess not. Is there? I have not tried the game. Thank fuck. All right, let's get people hating me. Let's see how I feel. Can I really not zoom in or out a little bit? Just a little bit. Just enough to have like, all right, fuck it, let's go. BioShock. I don't hate BioShock, but I'm gonna be honest. I suck at BioShock. It's a game I really wanted to like more, but I'm so bad at it. Like I spent like 20 minutes doing the same room. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure if you kill an enemy in BioShock, they permanently die, even if you die. So it's fine in that regard, but I'm so inept at BioShock, I can't get into it. What is this? Is Castlevania? Haven't tried. Sorry. So I have a little story with Fallout New Vegas. I'm scrolling up. I'll say it's amazing. I don't think it's quite masterpiece, but this was the first game I played after my closest in age older brother moved out. You know what? I'm gonna put it in masterpiece. He was the one I grew up with the most, and it was a hard time. It was a really sad night, and this game it made my night with so much to do and so much fun to have. It really just brought the night to a level that I could tolerate. So I have to adore, and it probably is the best one. I apologize, but I haven't played half. Is that Half Life 1 or 2? I'm not putting in horrible. Calm down. It seems to be the first one, so I'll say I haven't tried. Uh, I'm just having a no. It can't be the first one. There's no way two. I'm going to assume it's two, and if I find two later on, I know it's probably talking about the PC version, but I only played this on the PS2, and I played it with a friend. We had a good time with it, so I'll say very good. Assuming it's the PS2 version, I know it's not, but for me it is. I know it's like I know probably a million times inferior, but I had a lot of fun playing the PS2 multiplayer with my friend a lot. So I'd give it very good. Street Fighter's not my thing. I'm not even sure if I played two, so I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna be fair and say I haven't tried. If I have tried, it's been for a few minutes. I'm a Tekken guy myself. I Super Smash Bros. Is a hard one. Have loved pretty much every second I've played this game with my friends. It was our party game. I'll go with great. Because I can't play it much myself, which I know is not really the point, but I feel like I could with the other ones. But it is obviously a phenomenal game. Still going strong. It's still an event when a new character is announced. And people are still fascinated by it, so why not? Haven't played Team Fortress 2, sorry. I don't know why Until Dawn is here. Is that like a highly rated game? But I guess I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I remember a lot of people like hated the. I think her name was Ashley, and I think that was the character everyone hated. But I was like, I didn't get it, and I don't remember most of the characters. I remember that one I didn't like with the black hair, but yeah, it was fine. I'm gonna put it in decent. It probably belongs there more. Warframe, haven't tried. I've always been meaning to. I'm gonna be honest. Uncharted 4 is probably my least favorite of the main four. Like, it's fine. I like it. It's good. It is good. I just hate replaying it, and that is a huge part of Uncharted. For the first like 7 chapters of that game, it's nothing. Story wise, first time around especially, great. Also, it has the worst tutorial in probably in gaming history. It is unskippable, slow, and half the time you're just waiting to watch a character do something so you can do it next. It is definitely the worst Uncharted tutorial and possibly one of the worst in gaming history. But obviously an amazing game. Graphically one of the best things on the PS4. Lot of respect, just not much from me. As much as the other ones, especially 1 and 2. Haven't played Yakuza 2 yet. Battlefield 1. Have I played Battlefield 1? I played the beta, so I feel like it wouldn't be fair to talk about. But I had fun with the... No, Tony Hawk 2. I haven't played the original, except maybe touched it when I was very, very young. But I've played a ton of the remaster slash remake. Does that count? If it doesn't count, haven't played. If it counts, I'm going to say haven't played, because I don't want to decide. Red Dead 2. Oh, I didn't like it. I couldn't stand playing it for more than 5 minutes. It was just... I've heard it gets better, but in my experience so far, I can't even call it decent. I know it won 1 billion awards. I know people love it. I know it, yeah, but... And it's not even like I loved the first one, which I'm sure is on this list too. I just couldn't get into the second one. It was way too slow for me. Which again, if you like that, more power to you. I don't. Haven't played Dota 2. Haven't played a Fire Emblem. I really should. I have a Switch now. Haven't played Halo. Sonic Mania I've played a little bit. I don't know what to say. I guess decent. I haven't played enough of it, so I played like the first level. I've heard amazing things. Haven't played Hat in Time. Oh god, have I played any of this? Is that Arkham Asylum or City? I'll say decent. I didn't hate my time on it, but I don't know. I couldn't get into it that much. Haven't played. Modern Warfare 3. I wasn't expecting to see that here. I got the platinum in that game, and I did enjoy it a lot. I think. I'd say good because even the special ops were kind of fun. I don't have a ton to say about it, but I still remember doing the Spec Ops and listening to music, so Spec Ops. Yeah, it was good. Not as good as Modern Warfare 2, obviously, but I enjoyed it. The most well known and beloved Final Fantasy for good reason. It has stood the test of time for over 25 years. People still fucking love it. I don't care what anyone says, it belongs at the top. Okay, I was able to zoom out myself a bit. I forgot you can do it with buttons. Yeah, this is definitely a lot better looking. Okay, Watch Dogs. I'm assuming Watch Dogs 1. This might be a controversial one. I think this game is amazing. I know a lot of people were disappointed by it. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I loved Aiden Pierce as the main character. I thought the game was a ton of fun. I thought the online was so addicting. It's easily one of my favourite PS4 games, and I don't care. See, with Uncharted 3, it used to be my absolute favourite of the franchise. But honestly, it gets worse every time I play it, I think. There's way too many occasions of just, hey, look at that you cannot skip. The desert section being a prime example of that. So, 5 years ago, this would have been right at the top. But now I'm gonna put it at good. I still do enjoy it a lot, but it's on par with 4 in a lot of ways for me. Okay, I'm starting to question why this is the top 100. I don't unless it's just a very specific person's opinion. I don't think this will be in any official top 100 list, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought Metal Gear Rising Revengeance was decent. No, no, it's good. The soundtrack's definitely one of my favorite. It's a lot of stupid fun. So yeah, like I'd say good. If there was something between good and decent, that's where I'd put it, but there's not, so that's what I'd give it. Not a big Souls person or Soulsborne person, but I do appreciate. For me, I enjoyed my time with it. I know for a lot of people it's the best thing ever. I have friends who played this 5 or 6 times all the way through, gotten the platinum trophy like 5 or 6 times. But they're not really my kind of game a lot. I like Demon Souls and Dark Souls fine, but I'm not a Souls nut. So hopefully I didn't put anything in the wrong spot. Like I didn't drag something here and then just leave it by mistake when I left. I'm gonna zoom. So I just realized I was muted that whole time. Basically, Shadow of the Colossus, great game. Only played once, and probably only will play once anytime soon. But definitely a really fun experience. Metal Gear Solid 5, enjoyed a lot. Got a bit repetitive, never finished, but I did love my experience with it. So let's move on. Not muted, I hope. XCOM, I'm sure it's great. I suck at these kind of games. I can last about an hour and then it's just too much. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. What's that, like 42 Assassin's Creed games ago? Half joke. I'm not even sure if I'm joking at this point. But yeah, it was very good. It was definitely really good. It was back before they went somewhere and before they went somewhere else completely. But yeah, it was a very good game. The online was a lot of fun. Grand Theft Auto 4. Isn't that like the highest rated game of all time? If I'm not wrong. That's a tough one. It probably is one of my least favorites, and I know that's for everybody. Some people think it's underrated, everyone else overrated. It's just there seems to be no in between. But I haven't played it in a long time, and I tried getting back into it, but I'll say it's decent. I tried going back to like halfway through, and I couldn't figure out how to play it again. Ooh, here's a controversial one. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. I know a lot of people aren't going to like it, but I'm going to say decent. It probably is my least favorite Metal Gear Solid. Did I say that already? Okay, well, this is actually probably my least favorite. I don't like the stealth in this game. It's way too slow. And I know that sounds really obvious, but I mean too slow to even catch up with anything. It's my least favorite in that regard. And for a stealth game, that is an important factor. Haven't played Black Flag except for the first like 10 minutes, so can't really say. Smite, haven't played. Doom, probably not being a big Doom guy in the first place. This was good, but I probably didn't have the same hype as everyone else. But it was definitely a very good. I had a lot of fun. I finished. I think. Did I get the platinum? I think I was like 5 minutes away from the platinum, but I have to go back at some point. I can't remember why I stopped. Borderlands 2 is fine. I don't have the same love for that as everyone else. I think it was fine. I had fun for a little while. Ooh, Final Fantasy 15. Whose top 100 games is this? Is it like a personal? I still can't remember know if it's like a personal one or an official ranking of some kind, like Metacritic top 100, because I doubt this would be there. A very controversial game, but look, I'll say good. It was a good game. I had fun with every minute of it mostly. It definitely it couldn't live up to the hype, and it was a completely different game from Versus 13, which any fan of the game probably knows the whole drama around that, but it wasn't a bad game. It was probably back compared to what it could have been, but you can't really, that's not really a fair comparison. Watch Dogs 2. Fuck Watch Dogs 2. I feel like everyone else likes it a lot better. I couldn't stand it. I feel like they overcorrected on their whole dull, no personality thing that people complained about. It went from like I would prefer a drab, dark, less colourful game than a jackass swinging around an 8 ball and spouting off memes every 5 minutes. I couldn't stand it. Just shut the fuck up. But let's move on. What's the Dark Souls 3? Haven't played that one, only the first one. Dark Souls 1. Great. I couldn't finish it because I think I got somewhere I just got stuck and lost a bit of the motivation. The bonfire locations are garbage. I don't know who designed heavy. Like sometimes you have to run like 5 separate long hallways just to get back to where you were. I think the game could extra like point easily. It could go from great to amazing if they just had semi okay checkpoint design. Is that this Lord of the Rings game? Yeah, Shadow of War is the Lord of the Rings I haven't played. Uh, Need for Speed, I have no idea which one of those. Like they've all blended into one. Haven't played. At least not nearly enough to decide. Shit, do I need to zoom out? So, if things look a bit different, it's because on like 2 or 3 occasions I've accidentally muted myself for a few minutes while doing this. Then I forgot to record, and it's just been a fucking disaster. So here we go for what will be definitely the final attempt. Whether it works out or not, if it doesn't work out, I'm just done. So Devil May Cry, fucking hell, I have to talk about all this for the 3rd time. Devil May Cry 5, haven't played. Soul Calibur 6, turned on about 10 times, haven't played yet. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, haven't played. Mortal Kombat 11, I'm going to say it's bad. I'm not exactly a huge Mortal Kombat head. I played plenty of the first one as a kid. I absolutely loved 10, probably one of my favourite fighting games of all time. But 11, I hated what they did with the combat. And apparently, I think there was like some bullshit with all the microtransactions and how long it would take or how much it would cost to get everything. But and even my friend who was like passionately loved 9 had about 8,000 rounds in 10. He didn't like it either, so I feel a bit more confident saying it's bad. And it's been like 3 years. It's been a while since anything came out from these people, so who knows what they're doing. Modern Warfare Remake or Reboot or whatever, it's good. It's fine. I played it. I finished it. I moved on. I forgot about it. It's fine. Doom, I haven't played nearly enough of. I throw it on for every once in a while, maybe a level of it, but I haven't played nearly enough to really decide. Half-Life 2, of course, that's the one I actually played on the PS2, and Half-Life 1 is not the one. I thought this wasn't on here, but obviously it would be. League of Legends, haven't played, but I have heard great things about the anime. Overwatch, I have to say it's great. Like, I know it could be a lot better, and there's some very valid reasons to hate Overwatch and Blizzard right now. But I'm still playing this game 5 years after it came out, or more, or 6 at this point probably. I can't act like I don't like it. I can't act like I don't love it. But they did open like 200 loot boxes on me that I hadn't opened because I don't know why. I guess I just had so many I didn't want to open them. They opened them all off screen and that pissed me off. Like, who the hell do you think you are? But yeah, that's good. Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. I played the first one. I love it. I've played the second one. I kind of hate it. I have played a tiny bit of the third one. It's decent. I think it averages out to being decent. Fuck good. It's good. It averages out to being good. It's obviously one of the most iconic franchises of all time, so let's go. God of War 3 is probably my least favourite out of the main trilogy. But it was a lot of fun. It has some amazing cutscenes. I'll say very good. It's not like I had a bad time. I like 1 and 2 better. I even like Chains of Olympus better. Dragon Ball, I haven't played any Dragon Ball enough to comment. Far Cry 3, obviously one of the most iconic, well-known games out there. Gotta put Far Cry on the map for a lot of people. I'd say 2 was popular, fine and all, but this was the one everybody talked about. Voss? What? It was Voss, wasn't it? Shit. Oh, I think it was Voss. It's been a while. Obviously one of the most well-known, iconic villains of the generation. The people are still trying to replicate. I like 4 better, but obviously this is an amazing game. I played it recently enough, but on the PS4 remaster, it held up great. FIFA, horrible. It's not. If people say it's the same thing every year, that is a lie. It's worse every year. They take stuff out. I don't play it because, well, I think they're valid enough reasons. It belongs here, and it's been getting worse since, from what I've seen. And shame on you for putting in the top 100 games of all time. Tetris, obviously an iconic game. I can't play it for too long, but I do enjoy a bit of it. And it's obviously still going strong. Tetris 99 was relatively recent, even after like, what, 40 years. Not one of my favourite arcade games, but it's obviously an iconic, important, influential game. Fortnite. Now, here's a fun one. I haven't played this game in like 3 years. I played it with my friends quite a bit at the start. I'm still a bit bitter when it won like the best game of the year, or no, the best ongoing game at the Game Awards, because they removed all of the shit they put in over the years to make it worse. But I had fun with it. I'll say it's good. Remember the last time I played it with my friends, it was like we turned it on, we dropped into Fatal Fields, we got hit with a shotgun, he tried to save me, he died, we turned it off, the end. Haven't played World of Warcraft, I think. Yeah, haven't played it. I doubt I ever will, to be honest. Unless I was to find some friends who wanted to play, I don't think it would happen. And if I was going to play an MMO by myself, it would not be that one. Oh, Pokemon Emerald, ooh. Kind of like an enhanced version of Ruby and Sapphire, which were my childhood Pokemon games. Oh, I'll have to say it's amazing. Can't say it's quite a masterpiece, but I do think a lot of the stuff in this game was fun. The Battle Frontier was obviously a lot of fun too, even if half of it was impossible for me, but I loved it. It's part of my favourite generation as well, so definitely an amazing experience. I love that game. This might be controversial, but I just think God of War is good. There was just a lot of things I didn't like about it. Trace was an annoying little shit to me. And I know, that's the point, but that doesn't matter to me. It was still like intentionally annoying is not a good thing to me. It doesn't make it less annoying. The gameplay was fun, fine, I guess. And I wasn't really interested in the next one with Ragnarok, which is coming in like a month, but the last trailer did get me more excited, so I'm looking forward to it. But overall, I thought it was good. Spider-Man was my game of the year that year, so. Oh, Grand Theft Auto 5. It was great. Where'd it go? Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, it is. Okay. Obviously, it's kind of outstayed its welcome. The online can be a bit insulting and horrible with the casino and all that shit, but it was obviously a big important game. It was obviously a huge success. I thought it was the best thing ever when I first played it. I do think the second half of the story mode kind of just delves or devolves into following things for way too long. So I never actually did finish it, but it is an amazing game. Sorry, it's a great game. That's the official diagnosis. Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm gonna be honest. I got the platinum. I finished it and everything, but I barely remember it. That is the first one, right? I'm not sure if that's like Forbidden West, where Aloy would never shut the fuck up, but I'd say it's decent if that was a thing that I'd forgotten about. Good if it's not. But yeah, I can't really say much more. I barely remember my time. I remember fighting cool enemies, but that's it. Haven't played Yakuza Zero yet. Uh, is that Injustice? I think that's Injustice. In my little bit of playing, I'd say it was fine. I didn't get into it. Haven't played Lego games. Haven't played Lego games. Mario Kart 8 is good, but I don't think they ever reached the heights of Double Dash. And it's fine. I enjoy playing it for a little while, but yeah, I never like I've only played it with a friend on his Switch, and I never really wanted to get it for myself. So Mario Galaxy, I'd say it's decent. I know a lot of people absolutely love the game, and there are some great things about it, but for me, it's not nearly as good as 64 or Sunshine or even Galaxy 2. Minecraft it's good. It's very good, I'd say. Obviously, oh no, I wouldn't go that far. I have fun with it every once in a while. I've played it with friends. It's fine. It's easy to get sucked into. Obviously, it's one of the biggest things ever. Not just gaming, but it's just the biggest, which means it sucks. Nah, it's good. It's fun to play. I play it with my niece a lot, and she loves it. So, the hell? Oh, okay, I thought it was God of War Ragnarok. I have. See, this is a tough one. I haven't played much of it, But what I did play of it, it annoyed. I'm gonna say bad. I'm sure it's fun to play with other people. I don't think I did because I never really wanted to after my experience with playing it myself. I didn't have a lot of people who played it either, so I don't know. It started off with the really annoying tutorial, the worst kind, the unskippable kind where you can't do anything until the game tells you you're allowed to. And Jesus, they never shut the fuck up in this either. I don't know, I didn't like the time with it. Overcooked 2, haven't played. Uh, Counter Strike, haven't played. Pac Man, obviously one of the most influential, groundbreaking games of all time. Yeah, I'd say it's good if you're playing like on a keyboard or a controller. It's very good if you're playing it on a trackball on a proper arcade machine. That's the way to play this game. Like without that, I don't like it at all for more than a few minutes. With a trackball, yeah, it's probably in my top 10 arcade games. Persona 5, masterpiece. Even though like near the end it kind of has a kind of a weak chapter, I've played through almost the whole game twice. It's amazing. The characters are just unbelievable. I love this game. There's a lot of problems, but they don't drag it down. If there was something between Masterpiece and Amazing, I would probably put it there, but I think it's fine up here. Definitely one of my favourite PS4 games. Pokemon Sword, I haven't played. Kind of fell off Pokemon around X. The hell is that? Ooh, Pong. Oh, Pong's obviously a master. Okay, let's be real. The fuck. Okay. Like Pong, I'm sure Pong was a groundbreaking masterpiece for its time. But nowadays, would anybody at all play this game for more than 5 minutes? Like, when's the last time somebody came out saying, "Yeah, I was playing Pong with my friend. That's why I was late." But obviously, it's a revolutionary video game that changed everything in a lot of ways. But nowadays, yeah, like I said, who could play Pong for very long? But it's still good. It works perfectly for what it is. Portal, haven't played enough to say either one. Played a bit with a friend, wasn't a fan of the multiplayer. Haven't played the Jackpot box game. Resident Evil 2. It's kind of hard for me to say because I haven't played the original nearly enough, but it was a very good game. It was for people who loved the second one. It was probably a lot more of a. It was probably what the Final Fantasy VII remake was to me, but I don't know. I think 7 was better, but it was definitely a very good game too. Resident Evil 4. I'd say I liked it less than 2, but again, it's good. It's very good. What the fuck am I saying? It's probably one of the most iconic games for people. It's probably a lot of people's favorite games of all time. Not for me. I prefer. I know I feel like it's controversial. I prefer 5. I prefer a lot of the older ones and the later ones, but it's definitely a lot of fun. I played through it like a year ago. Still held up very well, and it's still properly scary too. Sekiro haven't played. But did get Game of the Year that one time, so maybe someday. Is that no? It's Metroid. I haven't played Super Metroid actually. That should be yeah. I have to get to that soon. I just don't like Super Mario 2. That's been a while. Obviously, it's, many people know it's just a sprite swap of that Doki Doki game. Not the Literature Club. The other one from the past. I can't remember the name, but Doki Doki Panic maybe. But it's a ton of fun. How can you not love any Mario games? Is that Galaxy 2? Yeah, Galaxy 2. Oh, I love that one a lot more. I don't know why. I think I like the just progression in a lot more through the levels. Where did I put Galaxy? Where did I put Galaxy? Oh, there. I put it in decent. So I'll put Galaxy. Where the fuck did I put Galaxy 2? How's one of the brightest characters in gaming hiding from me? I'll say it was great. I liked it a lot. Haven't played Terraria. One set. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like 43 games I haven't played. Wow, I suck. Skyrim, the most remastered game in history. I thought it was fine. It was fun. Last of Us, it's a masterpiece. What can I say? It is. There's a reason people love it so much. And I should be clear, this is the first one, the original version, not the remake. No, sorry. Well, not the remaster. But I played through it so many, even though it took me a while to get into it. I played like on my third attempt, I finally started to like it more. It helped the PS3 go out with a bang. and it helped the PS4 come in with a bang. See, it's hard for me to say Breath of the Wild. I haven't played nearly enough, so I'm just gonna put it here. I clearly didn't get into it like some people did. Honestly, I never got off the plateau. Wind Waker, however, one of my favorite games in the world, absolute masterpiece. I love sailing around, I love the graphics, I love everything about this game. For me, this is peak Zelda. Ocarina of Time, again, masterpiece. That actually isn't that the most high rated game of all time? It's not Grand Theft Auto 4. It's one of them anyway. I can't remember which, but yeah. Especially for the time it came out. You probably don't know if you weren't there, but I'll say amazing for Uncharted 2. The game that sold countless PS3s, I'd say, back in the day. It put Naughty Dog up there a lot more than before as well. And they were already a big studio. So many people have this as their absolute favourite game ever. And I can see why. I'm playing through it right now, actually, and it's still great. Is that The Walking Dead? I've only played the first season, but yeah, I thought it was very fun. Not fun, that might be the right wrong word. It really did start the whole wall or telltale kind of stuff. So yeah, it's such an easy game to just sit down and play as well. The Witcher, it was good. I never finished it. I don't know what happened. I think the combat did hold it back a lot for me. It was hard for me to play for too long. Haven't played nearly enough of Yakuza 4. Yakuza Kiwami, yeah, that's definitely amazing. Or, yeah, I'd say great. I remember trying to go for the platinum, and the only thing that held me back was fucking Shogi and Mahjong. No, it was Mahjong, that was the one. But I love the race between Kiryu and, fuck, is it Hiruka? It's been quite a while since I played. I have to get to the second one soon, but yeah, I love these games. That's the best part for me. I think that's why I can't get into Zero as much. Like that's what drives me is the relation between those two. That's why I love three. I hope that's on here somewhere. If not, it deserves to be, because honestly, one of the most emotional games I've ever played. God, I want to play Yakuza. It's on, yeah, shit, it's on PlayStation Plus, isn't it? I know what I'm doing after this. Apex. It was fine. I played a few games with my friends. It was, and by myself, but it was fine. Obviously, still going strong. I think there's a lot of cheating going on, so people have problems. But yeah, it was good. Celeste. Yeah, it was fine. I played through a bit with my friend on SharePlay. We just kind of got sick of it. Chrono Trigger, I can't believe I haven't played. I thought on the Super Nintendo Mini, but unfortunately not. Dishonored, I haven't played nearly. I played the first level. No, wait. Oh, that's Dishonored 2. Haven't played at all. With Dishonored 1, I haven't finished the first. Oh no, I finished the first level and just never really got into. I never bought Firewatch because I always thought it would be on PlayStation Plus eventually. It just had that feel to it, like this is such a PlayStation Plus freebie. But yeah, I'm still holding ho. It's not coming, is it? I have to buy it. The fuck is? Oh, that's For Honor. Ugh. For Honor is the only game I've ever played where the beta was like way better than the full game. After getting the full game, there was so much bullshit, so much crap added in for DLC and so I. But it was a lot of fun with friends. I like playing one versus one or two versus two. Ew. I gotta zoom in a bit. Jesus, this is getting too big. Inside, I haven't played. This is not 100 games. No way. Yeah, I should zoom in a tiny bit. Binding of Isaac. It was not really for me, but I enjoyed a bit of time. I'm not the kind of person who dies in a game, goes back to the start and is like, yeah, let's go again. Haven't played Jedi Fallen Order. Is that what it's called? Yeah, haven't played. Journey. It's fine. I honestly, I genuinely don't get the hype behind this game. I'm clearly missing something. I played it, I finished it. It was fun to look at, but I cannot understand the following here. I played Left 4 Dead 2 a bit with my brother like 15 years ago. I can't comment. Limbo, it was decent. I played through like half of it. I got bored. I have no idea what this is. What's Mordhau? Sorry, can't comment on that. Oh, can I click it to get a name? No? I have no idea what Mordhau is. I'm gonna say decent. Ugh. Like, honestly, fuck it, no. I don't like it. This is my opinion after all. I don't know, Outlast started out being scary for me, I'd turn it off quickly, but then after trying it a few more times, I was like, no, I'm bored. I don't know where to go. I don't care enough to find out. Getting over I haven't played. Fuck that. I have no idea what Papers, Please is. Oh, Resident Evil 7, definitely one of the best Resident Evil games. I put in amazing. Can't quite say masterpiece, but I do appreciate it a little bit more every time I play it. It started off good, then next time was great. I love it. I think it's a fantastic game. 8 isn't as good, or I haven't played Roblox. Rocket League, I'd say good. Not Rocket League is probably one of my most played games of all time. Very good. I still play it after like 7 years. It's one of those free PlayStation Plus games I just tried without knowing anything about it, and it blew me away. I do feel like they're more focused on making money than fixing problems, though, so that annoys me. But yeah, it's great. I've played like 8,000 games, so I can't say it's anything less than great or very good. You know what? Beat Saber's fucking amazing. Shit, where'd it go? Okay. It might be simple, but sometimes in simplicity is the best shit. I mean, it's such an intense fun, especially to play with people around. Showing this to people is the reason people will play VR sometimes, I think. I'm starting to think this is not 102 games. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is not 102. This has been added to. Silent Hill, haven't played. Sims 4, it's bad. It's the worst Sims game I've played. It barely seems to function. Half the game was DLC, if I remember right. Infamous Second Son was fine. It was I wouldn't say disappointing. I'd say disappointing is a strong word because I really didn't expect too much. But 1 and 2 were absolutely phenomenal games. Second Son is okay. It just didn't live up to any of the others. It really just felt like it was to show off the graphics of the PS4. Uh, Civilization haven't played. Spider-Man. Best Spider-Man game ever. I'm gonna put this in masterpiece. You know what? It deserves it. My game of the year for 2018. Felt like it deserved it. It was easily the most fun Spider-Man game of all time. It really felt like Spider-Man. Spore, I've only played in the DS, so I won't count it. Ooh, Wii Sports Original. I'm gonna put it at not good. I'm gonna put it very good. Especially considering it was free with every Wii. Nowadays, things like they would never get this for free. And for the 5 simple games, it perfectly showed off the Wii motion controls. And if every time I burst out my Wii these days, I still play this for a little while. Buddy's fine, or Canis Canameta, whichever one you call it, wherever you are. I think this one of those games is way more fun as a kid. Just being able to do all this shit as a kid, it's stupid fun, but after you kind of get over the novelty, it's a terribly controlling mess sometimes. I do like some of the minigame classes though. Just Deus Ex 1, right? Yeah, I haven't played. I'd say Human Revolution. Wait, it is Human Revolution, right? Yeah, that was a lot of fun, but obviously spawned quite a few memes. I Is that Red Faction? If it is it the original? Because I haven't played that. Fallout 4 was. It wasn't really bad. Don't worry. It was good. It was fine. Not only was it a bit of a step back in a lot of ways, I feel like it was the start. It was the beginning of whatever Bethesda is doing these last few years, and I was excited for this. Like, I bought the special edition, the big box with the bobblehead and everything. It was the first time I ever was aware of Fallout before a new one came out, so I got it. I thought, when's there going to be a new Fallout? I have to get it. Little did I know, the next Fallout will be 76. I wonder if that's on this list. That's Fallout 3, right? No. What is that? Which one is already up there? That's New Vegas. That is 3, right? Oh, awful game. Oh, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Fallout 3 was great. I'll even say amazing. It was definitely the first one to really bring it into what it is now, or what it was for a little while. But it was a ton of fun to play. Excuse me. List. list FIFA and Fallout 76 on the greatest games of all time. Are you fucking kidding me? I think out of protest, I'm not going to put it on the board. Actually, I'll put it where it belongs. Horrible. The fuck is this doing on the top 100 games? Are you, are you out of your mind? Far Cry 5. I know a lot of people don't. I thought it was really fun. I thought it was an amazing. Nah, I wouldn't say amazing. I'd say it was great. I remember there was like this really annoying mission that required you to do the exact same thing like 3 times. So that was kind of shit, but it was fun. Far Cry Blood Dragon. Yeah, that was kind of stupid fun, but it's definitely more forgettable, I think. Fighting T-Rexes was fun though. What is that? Warcraft? Haven't played. Is that like an expansion to World of Warcraft or Counter Strike? Haven't played. I'm guessing that's Gmod, but I'm not sure. Haven't played. Haven't played Guitar Hero, any of them. No clue what Heyday is. Hitman Blood Money, I haven't played that one. That's the PS2 one, right? Hotline Miami is an absolute masterpiece. One of the biggest surprises in gaming history for me. I just played this with no idea what it was, and I couldn't believe how good this was. Basically like a top-down shooter, but there's loads of blood. It's so fast-paced. There's so much variety of what things you can do. Unfortunately, the second one dropped the ball, but this is one of my favorite absolute games of all time. If you haven't played Hotline Miami, go back to it. The first one. Maybe the second one if you like it, but definitely the first. Just Cause 2, it was fun. I feel like that over the top open world stuff was definitely a lot more uncommon back then, so it was a higher deal, but yeah, it was fun to play. I very unmemorable though, in a lot of ways. I remember jumping around with the grappling hook, but that's it. Kingdom Hearts 3 was good, I guess. Very, very disappointing in a lot of ways. It was like, what, 2 hours of story until the very end where it all just came together at once. It was fine. A lot of stupid things in that, especially at the end, but it wasn't awful. Life is Strange was definitely a unique experience at the time. I loved playing through it with my friend. I loved the characters. I think that's where the later ones just fell off. The characters weren't as good. But especially at the time I played it, it was an experience. I love Don't Nod. I used to love Don't Nod. Between Remember Me and Life is Strange, there was a brief moment where I was willing to buy anything they put out. But, things change. We had the collapse of all the big studios. It was never big, but whatever. Before the Storm was fine. I'd say good. I enjoyed it. Oh, no. Stop trying to force my list. I know a lot of people hate Chloe as a character, but I thought she was okay. And getting a bit of a backstory was fun too, but yeah, well, it didn't hold up quite as much. Haven't played Metro. Don't know what that is. Ooh. I'm gonna put this on haven't played because I know it's an amazing game. I know I'm gonna love it, but I've only played like the first hour. I can't comment. It's such a long game with so many endings. I can't comment. I haven't gotten one. No idea. No. Ooh. Plants vs Zombies. I'm assuming that's the game on the phone. I love Plants vs Zombies. I played through that like a few times in my life. I'm still playing through it now, even years later. It's such a fun, simple idea. I love tower defense stuff as well, so definitely an amazing experience. Haven't played Post. Ooh, Prototype. Prototype. One sec, I'm gonna zoom out. I have to. Prototype's not a great game, but it has it's a lot of fun. It's probably one of the most stupid fun games in terms of mechanics I've ever played. Jump around this overpowered Alex Mercer, flipping tanks around, flying through the sky. Ah, I'd say it's great. I remember for some reason this and Infamous had a lot of competition. I can't remember why. Was it because they were both open world and had not being the good guy being the focus? Never played the second one, but I loved the first one. Rainbow Siege, haven't played. Saints Row 2 is obviously the most iconic good one. I'll say it's very good. I didn't play enough of it to really love it, I'd say, as much as others. But it's definitely a fair cry ahead of what we have now. Sniper Elite 4. It's good. It's not as good as 3 or even 2. I can't play it for some reason. My PS4 refuses to load it 90% of the time. But in my one playthrough, it was fun. Don't remember much. Don't know what Stalker is. Haven't played Star Wars. Haven't played Battlefront 2. Well, I played the beta, but I've heard bad things. Then good things. Yeah, I'd say Super Hot is good. It's a lot of fun in VR too, but I don't know. It's good, but you don't really think about it much after you're done. What's the game? System Shock? Haven't played. Maybe when the remake eventually comes out. Undertale. Let's go controversial and just say decent. I I understand the hype of this a bit more than Journey, but my god, did this game fucking explode. I thought it was fine. It was good. But Red and Blue, I don't care what anyone says. I think they still hold up. I played through these a year ago. Well, at least Yellow. I think they hold up fine. I don't get what people are complaining about. There's little flaws, sure, but it's still a charming, amazing, fun game. Uh, Animal Crossing. Haven't played except a bit on the DS, the original DS, that one. I'm surprised he put on Black 2 here. I barely remember it, so I'll just say decent. Cuphead's good. Cuphead's fun. Not for me as much as other people, but yeah, it was a fun, cute game. I'm gonna say Death Stranding was bad for me. I don't like to. I love Kojima. How can you not? But I don't know. It was not for me. That's Diablo. Haven't played. Uh, is that the iToy games? Have never played them. Never played Grounded. Never played Just Dance. And fuck off. Get out of here with your NBA 20 shit. Wasn't that like one of the most Wasn't that the one with the casino shit too? Get out of here. Persona 5 Royale. Like, I love Persona and all, but like, did it really need to be here twice? It's the same game, but with improvements, I guess. Why not? Okay. Are we going to see like the Skyrim remaster here too? I haven't played Sly, except for a demo on the Ratchet and Clank. I haven't played The Line. Haven't played Valorant. Heard bad things and good things. Haven't played Crusader Kings. How do you like my list? I'm sure glad I decided to make this. Haven't played Divinity, but I've heard amazing things. Really? Dead or Alive 6? I haven't played it, but I haven't heard anything about it. I'm surprised to see it here. Ooh, Dragon Quest 11. I'll say it's not good, a bit above good. I'll say very good. There are certain things I don't like not being able to skip cutscenes is it's a small thing. There's other little things. I don't know. It has a very old school RPG feel to it, and I enjoy that. But some of the end game is pretty fucking terrible and stupid. But I did have a lot of fun. It was a great story. It was a great experience. Dying Light, it was fine. I don't know. I just felt too samey after like 2 hours. Fall Guys, it was. I'd say it was very good. I wish they'd fix things about it. You know, not let people stand at the edge kind of thing, just waiting to delay everything. And there are some horrible levels that are seem way too time wasting, like the tail grabbing one. Any team game that involves pretty much anything, you're probably just it's all down to what team you have. You can stand still and win like 2/3 of the time, so that's pretty shit too. There's one game where they're like shooting fruit at you on a platform, and I swear I've won it by literally not moving. So they need to fix things like that, but it is fun. I haven't played it since they made you sign in for something. I just couldn't be bothered. But yeah, I had fun. Half-Life Alex, haven't played, heard amazing things. Last of Us 2 is fine. I don't hate it quite as much as other people, but it did kill any interest in the future of The Last of Us for me. I didn't even really enjoy the gameplay. Like it's fine, but I don't know, it dragged. I've no desire to ever go back. Metal Gear Solid 1, obviously a masterpiece. It changed the stealth genre. The controls can be a bit wonky nowadays, but yeah, it's where it belongs. Oblivion haven't played. Uh, Payday 2. I was gonna say I haven't played. I played for like 10 minutes. I didn't care. Persona 3, I'll be playing when the remaster comes out eventually. Can't wait. Haven't played nearly enough of 4. After playing 5, I got way too cocky. I was like, yeah, I'll play 4 on hard mode. It was a stupid idea. Rust haven't played. Come on. Saints Row the third. Yeah, it was fun. It really took the series into their wacky direction, which eventually did probably kill it, but yeah, it was fun. The big purple dildo is iconic. Alright, we're reaching the end. The biggest section's gonna be I haven't played. Why did I do this? I'm gonna count them at the end. Ooh, Titanfall 2, that was such an underrated, underappreciated game. Shit, where'd it go? Titanfall. Is that it? No. Fuck, there we go. Yeah, Titanfall 2 is amazing. I played through that story mode so many times. The online was it was okay. I can easily see why the online only Titanfall 1 didn't work out. But yeah, I love Titanfall 2. No idea what that is. Haven't played Warzone. I should. What the hell? Really? I mean, I'm fine with Hyperdimension Neptunia, but like, I wasn't expecting to see it here. I enjoy, especially at the time I played. It was like the first ever stupid anime RPG I ever played. I wasn't used to this kind of stuff. I think the second one is actually a genuinely good game. It's not afraid to actually sit down and be quiet for a second instead of just, I don't know. I feel like the game outweighs its novelty very quickly, so I had fun with the first two. Haven't played Shovel Knight. Haven't played whatever that is. Don't even know. Samurai Warrior. Haven't played. Haven't played any Dragon Ball. Dying Light was fun for a while, but I don't know. It really pissed me off with some of its things. Like just leaving characters stand around where it could just delay the game for way too long. And they never really fixed that stuff. And while I haven't played it in years, I have watched somebody play it. And people are just farming and it's just, I don't know. If you get the right team, amazing fun. If you don't, ruins the game. Yeah, I like DuckTales. It was fine. I played it. Is that the Untitled Goose Game? Haven't played it yet. I've played other games from that company, but not that one. Hollow Knight, haven't played enough of. Is that Batman? Which Batman? Okay, it's Batman. Haven't played enough. Flight Simulator, haven't played. No More Heroes, it was... The bosses are the main point in that game. Everything else is just below average, but the bosses make up for it. Haven't played Total War. Haven't played Subnautica. Don't even... Super Seducer. Wasn't that like the worst game ever? Maybe that's like half of a troll list. Haven't played Warhammer. This is... Oh god, give me something I've played. Oh! Oh, Yakuza 5. Haven't played you. Haven't played the first No More Heroes. John's going to get all the rest of the haven't played off the list, like Ori. Is that Bayonetta 2? It's not. Okay. Cold War, Call of Duty, don't know what it is. Haven't played Doom Eternal. Haven't played Crusaders. I think that's one of the... Is that Dota? It's definitely one of those kind of games anyway, I think. Haven't played Hades. Haven't played Hitman 3. Or Superliminal. Or Like a Dragon. Or Wasteland 3. Or The Avengers. No, I'm going to check how many games are in the not played list. So in the top 100 games of all time, I haven't played 115 of the games, roughly. 121 if my math is right, but I'm not focusing here. Wow, 121 of the best 100 games I haven't played. That's crazy. Ghost of Tsushima, it was... I'd say good. Okay, they don't want me to say it was good. It was... I'll say very good. The open world was fun, the story, the combat was unbelievably satisfying. I think that was the last PlayStation 4 exclusive, wasn't it? If it is, it went out with a bang. Bayonetta. I love Bayonetta. The list is getting long, so I have to move twice, but Bayonetta's great. Platinum Games has had their stupid fun here. I even tried going for the Platinum Trophy, but no, this game is hard as shit. Cyberpunk. I'll say decent because I played it on PS4 and only for a little while. I've heard it's still fun, even with the flaws, but I don't know. I died and went back too far. I got bored. And Final Fantasy VII Remake is a masterpiece. I can't wait for part 2. I'm still excited. Every time they have the show, I'm just waiting for it. I've had genuine nightmares about it being bad, but this game is just top tier for me. It's my favorite game on PS4 probably. I cannot wait for more of it. But yeah, that's the quote unquote top 100 games of all time. It's a few more than 100. It's a few more than 102. Okay, it's 100 plus. Okay, wow. Don't I look like a fucking asshole? Okay. Anyway, that was my top 100 place, or what am I saying? That was my, it's just force of habit there. That was my tier list of the top 100 plus video games of all time. I would read them all out, but that's like 200 games, and my throat hurts. So here's the final list. Let's zoom in a bit, have a good look. And like I said, I know I'm like 2 years late for this party, but I had fun with this. It's a stupid excuse to talk about the shit you like. And you don't like just to talk about some random crap for a while. This went on like an hour, so I doubt anyone will watch it, hopefully. But well. I might try to do this like a little bit more regularly, just to have a bit more variety and some stuff on the channel. Don't know why I'm saying this. Nobody's ever going to get this far. Who gives a fuck? I can say whatever I want here. Nobody would ever see it. So if you have any tier lists you want me to do, I might stream this sometime. It could be a fun interactive if I ever get some viewers, but that has been my first ever tier list. I hope it was fun for you as much as it was for me. Except for the part where I got muted and forgot to record. I hope it's not that fun for you. So I'll see you for next one.